This is a phrase, agree and commit, disagree and commit, that actually comes from Scott McNeely. At least that's where I was told it was from, and I've adopted it, stolen it, and probably should be paying royalties for it, but I'm not going to. But it's probably the single best business phrase that I've ever seen for building a culture of a company. We have a company right now at Glue Mobile that has epic battles. I mean, we have people who disagree with each other all the time. But we have ways that that happens. It happens in business meetings. It happens in hallways. It happens in my office. But then we make a decision. And if you're the person who was in favor of that decision, then you stop the discussion because you've won. If you're the person who disagreed with that, you also stop the discussion because you lost. The most corrosive thing that can happen in any company is to have the debate continue after a decision has been made. And anytime that happens at a company, you find decisions being remade and remade and remade, and a culture that starts becoming quite corrosive. I have a friend who I once thought was going to be one of the most successful people that I knew. And he was at a very successful career, but not as successful as I thought it might be. And I think, as I think about what was wrong with his career, that the mistake that he made was that he has never been a disagree and commit person. He's been a disagree and keep disagreeing person. And in fact, it's made him sort of a disagreeable person. And he radiates that disagreement as he walks through the hall. He's a competitive guy. He played a lot of sports. He's bright. He's energetic. He's a terrific guy, except he can't get over the fact that somebody made a decision that he thinks in his mind was stupid. And you know what? It might have been stupid, but the fact that he can't get over it starts to grate on everybody. And if you're the CEO in the company, and you have a person who's constantly dissatisfied with your decision-making, ultimately, you have to cut that person loose because you can't have that sort of constant dissension. It's one thing to argue beforehand, but afterwards, you got to get over it and move on. And so the phrase that I will forever remember, because it works, is agree and commit and disagree and commit. And one of the best things that somebody can say about somebody in our company, and I've had my CTO describe people this way, is he's a disagree and commit kind of person. Because that's the perfect person, somebody who can actually give you an argument as to why you're wrong, say it to your face, but then support you when you make the other decision. If you can be that kind of a person, you're going to be successful in business, almost no matter whether you were right or wrong on the discussion.